Hey everybody, I'm rolling right along here. This is Toy Picker Infinity's toy channel, and here I am with another video showing off to you today kind of a quirky robot. It's a knockoff Tetsujin 28 type robot, and this is called Robot 88. I'm sure a few collectors have seen these on eBay or maybe at swap meets or something and probably passed right by him going, oh, what a hunk of junk. And, you know, for as cheaply as it was maybe put together, it's actually not too bad of a robot to pick up, especially for something that's just for display. It doesn't have a lot of playability, but it is pretty cool. But this is Robot 88. And of course, he's totally made just like, or in the image of Tetsujin 28. And most of this robot is plastic, but the middle section here, this whole body section right in here, is actually a die-cast chunk on the back side. And even the top side here feels like die-cast, but I'm not sure if it's the paint or maybe the decal on here. But I know the back side is all die-cast. So it actually has some die-cast to it. And it comes with a Tetsujin 28-like axe. And of course the head and the body is all kind of Tetsujin 28-ish. And it has the good old shooting hand launchers. All the hands rocket right off and has really, really good springs inside here. So, you know, I mean, it's kind of got some good heft to it. You know, it's not the best made, but it's also not totally cheap. The decals are kind of cheap, though. This one was brand new when I got it in the box, and the decal came, and the decal was a little scratched up and crumpled, but it probably had been in its box for a long, long time. And then besides the axe and shooting missiles, it also comes with the signature jetpack, just like Tetsujin 28. And yes, even this jetpack also shoots missiles. And so inside the box over here, it has a styrofoam coffin, just like a lot of our favorite Chigokin robots do. And so it has a styrofoam coffin, and those are the rockets. It comes with 3 missiles for the jetpack. I don't know why 3. I think maybe it should at least come with an even number of 4, in case if you lose 2, you still have 2 left. But this one only comes with 3 rockets. And the rockets, they just peg right into the backpack, and they actually stick in pretty well, and they look like the, you know, the tips on the end of the jetpack, and when you want to shoot them off, you just hit the little buttons and out they go shooting. Of course, I'm not going to let them go firing off because, again, I only get a couple. I don't want to lose any of these guys. But, you know, kind of a cool little quirky toy that I picked up here. And I'm actually glad that I have it. It kind of goes along with my bigger Tetsujin 28, my giant one. And I haven't been able to buy any of the smaller guys. There's some smaller Tetsujin 28s that are really, really expensive for their size. I mean, for the price of the little ones, you know, you can sometimes almost buy one of the big ones, you know, on eBay on a, you know, midnight auction or something like that. But I decided to pick up this guy, and he actually fit kind of right in. It was kind of nice. I have my big Tetsujin 28, and then I have my mid-size or my small size one here. And, you know, they did a good job with the box. The box has really great graphics and stuff like that. So the box has some cool graphics on the back side, and, you know, I mean, it's not too bad. Comes from China, has the price tags and everything on it. And this was made, this is a die-cast metal, so I'm pretty sure this was probably made at Yanyi in Taiwan. If I could read Taiwanese here, I'm sure that the company name would be Yanyi, where Yanyi makes die-cast metal, of course, best known for their lion bots. But Yanyi did do a lot of what people would consider knockoff type robots to a lot of other things, even though, interestingly enough, Yanyi Factory actually produced most of the Matchbox Voltrons and most of the later Godiken and Popey robots at the Taiwan facility, because it was a little cheaper for them to do it there than doing it in Japan. And when Bandai's license ran out, or they decided to remove the Godiken and Popey lines, Yanyi company there continued to make a lot of the giant robots on what people like to say, quote-unquote, knockoffs, even though it's still made in the exact same facility as the licensed versions. So just a little interesting piece of history there. But if you guys see this thing, you might want to pick one up just for display. He has, again, limited movement, just his shoulders. His knees, interestingly, have a little bending gimmick here, and but it only bends so far. I didn't want to push it any further, but the knee does have a little bit of a bend here. So, not too bad, not too well, or not too bad made. It has sturdy feet. The feet on the bottom are pretty sturdy, so it keeps it from tipping over really easy and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure if you grab the legs the wrong way or anything like that, you could snap it. Usually this blue plastic tends to be a little more brittle than other colors. And I don't know why that is, but a lot of the Japanese and Chinese toys with this blue plastic tend to be a little more brittle. But anyway, if I was you guys, and you're looking for maybe a little Tetsujin toy to fit in to your collection, and you don't have a big budget to afford a couple $1,000s for a big Tetsujin, this is one that I would pick up if you could find one at a swap meet or find it on eBay. Go ahead and grab one of these and add it to your collection. It's not too bad. And I was more impressed than I was at all disappointed with it once I pulled it out of the box. Like I said, it was nice that it had pretty good plastic, and then it also had some heft of some die-cast on it. So, pretty cool little toy. All right, if you have any questions or any comments, leave it in the bubble below, and talk to you later. Happy Halloween.